Hello everybody and welcome back to Wednesday's learning journey, where we're continuing our question, how can I share my character through different mediums of art? And ultimately we're going to design a tile that represents you. That's going to become part of a collaborative piece of artwork when you come in for your transition. So today we're going to think a little bit more about the art side of things, and we're going to look at a particular medium of art, which is a mood board. Okay, and today you're going to be evaluating a mood board and then starting to think about and gather materials for a mood board that reflects your character and passions. So let me explain in more detail. Here is a mood board, okay, and today you're going to think about evaluating this mood board. Now, a mood board is a little bit like a collage. It's a visual presentation consisting of images, could have text, and samples of objects in a composition. It can be based upon a set topic, or it can be anything chosen at random. A mood board can be used to convey an idea or feeling. So it's like a collage, and for our mood board, we want our mood board to reflect our character and our passions, which you identified on Monday. So you listed all of your passions and you created that wonderful mind map. So you're going to take those ideas, what makes you you and your passions, and you're going to collect some images, perhaps some textures, and some photographs or your own drawings to create your own mood board tomorrow. So today we're going to look at a mood board here and understand what we need to include to create a really effective one. So challenge 1, can you evaluate a mood board? Make sure that you've got a pen or a pencil on your piece of paper, set your page up with your date and our can I question for today. So your first challenge is this. Here is an example of a mood board. Pause the video and have a think about what you can see in it. So this mood board reflects a person's passions. So what they're interested in, what they like to do, what excites them. So from this mood board, I can say, oh, they've got some walking boots, some hiking boots there. Perhaps they like the outdoors. I can see they've got some football boots, so they're definitely going to be sporty. I can see they might be a bit of a gamer. They might enjoy playing games. And we've got here an action board for films, so maybe they like making films, or perhaps they enjoy watching films. We've got a camera, maybe they like taking photographs. A wintry scene, so maybe their favourite season is the winter time, and they've got paints here, so perhaps they're creative and arty. Now, your job is to identify, just like I've done, what could this person's passions be? So like I've done, have a look at the photographs, and I'd like you to answer that question in 4 sentences, listing as many passions as you can pick out from that mood board. And there's no right or wrong answer, but use evidence that you can see in that mood board. I'd also like you to answer the question, how have they arranged the images? Are they side by side, neatly in a line? Are they overlapping? Are some of them faded into the background? So explain how those images have been arranged and why. Why are some of them larger? Perhaps why are some of them smaller? And finally, how could this mood board be improved? So if you were to give this person some advice, what could they have done differently to make it look more effective and to portray their passions in a bit more detail perhaps? So look at this mood board and I'd like you to answer those 3 questions about it. Try and answer in 4 sentences for me and play the video once you're ready for your next challenge. Okay, so for your second challenge, you're going to start to think about what you want to include in your mood board, so on your mood board. So begin to gather materials and images for your mood board. Here's some ideas. You could get some images or words from magazines perhaps, or newspapers. You could have a look and Google some pictures from the internet to reflect your passions. So if you're particularly interested in dance or particularly interested in a sports team, you might go on the internet and find some images related to them, which if you've got a printer you could print out. If not, you could copy them down and create your own images. Perhaps you have some different materials in your house so that you could maybe make some of your mood board a bit 3D, or some different textures, some different colours. Perhaps your favourite colour you could have as a nice theme running through. You might have some ribbon. Okay, so get creative. See what you've got in your house. Of course, you can draw your own images and colour it in. And remember, you can also use words on your mood board. Alternatively, you could go to this website, which is called canva.com, and on that website you can create your own mood board there. I'll show you that in a second. Or you could just use a PowerPoint presentation and collect the images from the internet and display them on there. It's up to you how you want to start to do this, but use the rest of today's session to think about that and to go and start gathering some materials that you want. So this is the website Canva, and they offer some free templates that you could use to help you create your mood board if you wanted to online. So you could go on that if you wish as well, just an extra option for you. Okay, so have a think about what materials you might use, what images you might want to collect, and use the rest of today's session to do that, because tomorrow you'll be starting to create your mood board.